Alright guys, so there's lots of videos out there to talk about the issues with underfilling your brake fluid, but there's also a lot of issues going with overfilling your brake fluid. Not a lot of people talk about that, but that's just as bad as underfilling it. So just make sure that you're in between that max and mid level on your brake fluid reservoir. So if you overfill it, what could happen? Lots of bad things. So you're going to have an increased risk of leaks because of the extra heat and the extra pressure. So when brake fluid heats up, it expands. So if you heat that up, it's going to expand in there, and there's really no room for it to go. So you could also have a blown cap. You might be able to bust that cap off the top of it. So that's going to be one big issue. You're going to also have overheated brake fluid because there's no room for it to go. So it's just going to keep heating up and trying to expand, and that's never a good thing. You may also have damage to the brake fluid sensor itself. If there's too much fluid in there, it could damage the sensor, which is just going to cause a lot more issues in the long run. The brake fluid will also be contaminated faster because, again, there's not a lot of room and there's just more pressure. And there's also going to be more chances for leaks in the reservoir and in the brake master cylinder. So lots of bad things could happen if you put too much brake fluid in there. So the best way to remove brake fluid is just to remove the cap. Make sure the vehicle has time to cool down. Open this up with a rag. Make sure you clean the top off too so you don't get more contaminants in it. Clean that off and then remove it once it's cold, and actually get like a turkey baster and suck some out. Just make sure you dispose of it correctly because it is toxic to the environment. So make sure you take it to an AutoZone place or anything like that. They will be able to recycle it for you.